9:14 in the morning. Please turn off your cell phones, pagers, and other mobile communication devices on the silent mode. I'd like to call this meeting to order. At this time, I'd like to introduce the members of the committee. To my right, I have Councilmember Willie. To my far left, I have Councilmember Iligan, Councilmember Kern, Councilmember Kanuha, Councilmember Eoff, and Councilmember Ford. In Hilo, we have Councilmember Onishi and our chair, Councilmember Yoshimoto. And I am your finance chair, Councilmember Poindexter. So I'd like to note that we have suspended the rules to allow for the voice votes. So just as a reminder to our clerks. Okay, I'd like to now take statements from the public on the agenda item. In Ka'u, do we have any testifiers?
No, Madam Chair, we have no testifiers here in Ka'u.
Thank you very much. In Hilo, do we have any testifiers?
Good morning, Madam Chair. We have 3 testifiers in Hilo.
Thank you very much. Pahoa, the site is closed still? Yes? Okay, so we go to Waimea. Is there any testifiers in Waimea?
Good morning, Chair. We do not have any testifiers for your committee.
Thank you. In Kohala, any testifiers?
Good morning, Chair. We have no testifiers for your committee.
Thank you very much. And in Kona, I see no testifiers. So we'll start with Hilo, your first 2 testifiers. Please state your name for the record and then proceed.
Our first testifier will be Corey Horden, and she will be speaking on Bill 194.
Good morning, council members. I'm speaking opposing Bill 194 to cut off water for non-payment of sewer bills, just speaking for myself. And I brought the photo to show how the people of Detroit reacted when their water was cut off for unpaid bills. They were not happy. Some folks in Detroit poured concrete on water mains that had been marked for shutoff, and others posted tips online about ways to turn your own water back on. The water cutoff in Detroit also drew lawsuits and a statement from the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights saying Detroit was violating international standards by cutting off water. I don't think we want Hawaii County to be in the news like that. Bill 194 says before water is cut off, people could get a hearing before the Environmental Management Commission, but taking time off work for a hearing will just reduce people's ability to pay their bill, and I wonder if the commission would have time to handle all those water cases. Instead of cutting off water completely, can we do something like maybe just reduce the water pressure, which would get people's attention because it'd be inconvenient and time consuming, but they would still have some water. With no water, I don't know what people are supposed to do if they have babies or small children, or if they're elderly or disabled. There was a story in the LA Times about what happened to one mother in Detroit with no water. Kind of paraphrasing. 6 weeks after the city turned off this mother's water, there were dirty dishes piled in the sink of her kitchen. The linoleum floor was soiled and sticky. She had a small garbage can filled with water given from a neighbor, and a bigger garbage can in the yard where she's hoping to collect some rain. She would wash the dishes, then clean the floor with the same water, and flush the toilet again with the same water. She said, "It's frightening because you think this is something that only happens somewhere like Africa." This woman was a single mother who was studying Homeland Security at a local college. And she said, "Now I know what they're going through in Africa. When I get somewhere where there's a water faucet, I drink till my stomach hurts." Then her car broke down, and she had to depend on friends for rides to get water. And she sent her 3 children to stay with friends. She was afraid that Child Protective Services would take them away if they found out they had no water. So we probably don't need that on Hawaii Island. We need to look at other ways, especially we got the lava disaster, we have one storm, we have a hurricane coming. We got enough situations without creating another disaster. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next testifier, please state your name and then proceed.
Jerry Warren. I oppose Bill 194. That's the water shut-off bill. We get a sewer bill in Naalehu because the county operates a gang cesspool there. Gang cesspools have been in violation of federal regulations since 2005. Now, the big lawbreaker, the county, wants to make little lawbreakers out of its citizens who don't pay their gang cesspool sewer bills. The punishment will be getting our water meters shut off. However, before a homeowner gets their water shut off, they can appeal in court. This raises a question. Can the court back up the county if the county is breaking federal law? If the answer is a flat no, then you should take the gang cesspool users out of Bill 194. That's my statement. I discussed this legal question with enough people that you should answer that question today. Again, can the county punish people who are using the county's illegal gang cesspools? Mahalo.
Thank you very much. Our last testifier in Hilo. Someone at the...
Our
Go ahead.
last testifier is Scott Uehara, and he's representing the Hawaii Police Department, speaking on Resolution 546-14.
Thank you.
Good morning, Council. My name is Scott O'Hara, the Information System Analyst 6 with the Hawaii Police Department, and I'm here to speak or to add any information to Resolution 546-14.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we will call you up if needed. So thank you very much. Okay, so that closes the statements from the public on the agenda items. Madam Clerk, we move to communications. Please read in communications.